Hello and welcome back to Anti-Depressing. This is a show where we talk about everything from liturgy
to Lexapro. Hello, 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 everybody. Happy New Year's. We're back in the New Year's.
Yes,
Jasmine, how
beautiful,
the heck are you
inspired.
doing, dude?
I'm doing so good. I loved that little
Thank
ditty, that
you.
little song.
I'm
Thank you so much
I'm
for that.
this year I'm feeling a spirit of song. I'm feeling a spirit
Mm,
of wonder and awe, and just this year is going to be the year of just like expression. Chanel is
I love.
she's going to break into song. So who
I
knows
love
when
it.
it will
I think that's
happen.
probably the one thing people say who listen to the pod is that not enough singing. That's
Yeah,
probably the,
and
that's probably the
honestly,
complaint.
not enough singing, too
Hmm.
little Jonas Brothers. And honestly, I
I
agree.
do think fair critiques,
Yeah,
which
I
is why
do.
today there will be song and there will be Jonas. Believe it. Believe that there
If
will
you can
be.
dream it, you can believe it.
First
But
episode of
first,
2026, and we are remaining who we are. We
we
are
are
staying
if
so rooted, you
if
know?
anything, we are consistent.
What's
Um,
our word of the year? Consistency?
I honestly feel like that might be it.
Yeah.
I've said that word at least 15 times in the past 30 minutes. So I
You
feel
have
like
our pre-chatter was heavy on the
yeah,
consistency.
so I feel like I
Yeah.
don't know why I'm feeling it like right now, but that feels right.
I
So,
love it. You're gonna step
um
up when the rest of the world steps out.
whoa, thank you for that. I feel like I should I feel like I should press play on if we had the rights to it, I would press play on like an Imagine Dragons song or something right now. Something really hardcore like Chanel's taken
So
over.
inspired.
Yeah. What did they sing that song? It's like
Which
I'm
one?
waking up. I feel
No, I
enough
think
to
so.
make the
What is that song
welcome
called?
to the new age. That's how I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
feel like it was
that.
them.
This is a total aside, but that gives me like
Yeah.
truck music vibes. Like, when you hear like like when people have a
Yes.
truck and you think of what kind of
Don't you
music
feel
they
like they're
listen
normally
to.
listening to like country music?
I feel like they're normally listening to like something like it's like truck commercial music, like
Okay, tell me that.
welcome to the new age, and
That's
then the
actually
truck
true.
like swerves in the mud and it's like
And
to
then
the
it's like
new
Toyota
age.
Tundra. Yeah, no, you're really
That's what it's
you're
like.
actually so right. Okay,
Yeah.
when you see someone driving, let's play this game. A Jeep, what kind of music do you
Yeah.
think they're listening to?
It depends. Is it the one where all the doors and stuff come
Doors
off,
off. Like full
okay,
Jeep, real Jeep, not like a little cute, like a full, not a Wagoneer. Like I'm
not a
talking like
Wagoneer,
doors
like
off Jeep.
a
Yes.
doors off Jeep. Okay, when I
Yeah.
see someone drive with like a doors off Jeep, I live in Florida, so there's a lot of beaches and stuff
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
Avi. And my
Oh,
first thought is, I don't know, I feel immediately like Corinne Bailey Rae. I feel like it has to be a woman in the
okay.
car. Like it's
Yeah,
immediately
that's
like,
so fair. She's
girl, put your
carefree. Her hair's up.
records on. Yeah,
That's a
like
really
you
good
don't
point.
really care if it immediately starts raining. You just throw caution to the
Yeah, who
wind.
cares? Yeah.
That's the thing that stresses me out about those cars. Honestly, they're so
Yeah.
stressful. Like the chance of rain just seems not worth it. But and what does that say about me? Maybe I should talk to my therapist about that.
I know. It's like that's a
I
really interesting thing that car is bringing up some anxiety for you.
Oh,
I don't
uh-oh.
know what that
Happy New Year.
means.
Happy New Year. But yeah, I immediately think of like Corinne Bailey Rae, like girl, put your records on. That's what that makes me think
Such a great
of.
song.
Yeah, and like just driving really quickly. Or like
Do you feel like they like Unwritten would also be included in that?
yeah, it's giving
Okay.
unwritten like drop
Mm-hmm.
top kind of
Yeah, yeah.
vibes.
I feel it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Definitely anything Imagine Dragons is a truck. Anything Jelly
Okay.
Roll is
So
a
fair.
truck song.
Very
Shabuzi, who's that artist
Oh,
that's
I
like
love Shabuzi. Don't love
Shabuzi,
me, I might know that I don't really. Yeah.
he also
Yes.
gives me he gives me like kind of Honda SUV vibes.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah, I could see it. The
like
moms in the
that's what
pickup line, I think, are bumping some Shabuzi. I think
yeah,
it's
maybe
true.
Dodge Chrysler van. Maybe Dodge
There we
Chrysler,
go.
like
There we go.
Shabuzi is Dodge Chrysler music.
Have you
Um
have you watched that guy on Instagram and TikTok that like will look at scenes from TV shows or like other people's content, and he'll be like, "Thank you for asking," and then he'll say what kind of car he thinks they are and like show a picture, and it's like always so crazy. Like, this person is a Toyota Corolla, white, 19 or 8, I don't even know, 20 whatever year, this color with like some damage in the front, and then he shows the picture, and it's always like, yeah, that
And it's always
is
kind of
what that
spot
person
on.
is.
Like
And
when
it
you
just
see
reminds
someone
me
come
of
out
this.
of a car, you're kind of like,
I'm like,
yeah,
oh yeah,
that tracks.
you and that car become
Seem
one. Like, you really do
exact
become one with your vehicle. It's
exactly. And you
important.
kind of adopt the personality, you know? Like when I get in my
It's
car, it's
so
like
true.
my car makes it's like woo 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 every time I start
And
it
you're like,
now.
yeah, me too.
And I've kind of adopted the kind of like squeaky personality like
You're like,
every
yeah,
time.
and like my knees are popping. This thing's making it, like it does make sense.
And that's just
It
kind of
kind of
it.
reminds me, in the beginning scene of 101 Dalmatians, when like all the people look like their dogs. The reality is, like, it's really like that for cars.
It
And I
really
do
is
think
like
people
that for
kind of look like
cars.
their pets.
And that
But
is
that
also
doesn't
true.
write it.
And that is also true. People also do very much adopt those
It kind of
personalities.
happens.
People are like listening to this and they're like, okay, in the new year, what the heck is this episode about? This episode is really about the fact that everyone should go turn on Imagine Dragons and Jelly Roll and Shabuzi and just imagine like what kind of car you'd be in. Actually,
It's
everyone
so
just go
true.
listen to truck music. I feel like if I look up on Spotify right now, Dodge Tundra music, it's gonna tell me
I think it's Toyota Tundra. Dodge.
Toyota Tundra. Yeah, Toyota.
Yeah, I don't.
Toyota
Ford
Tundra.
F-150 music.
That's literally hilarious. Yep. Yeah.
What's on it?
Wow. Yeah, it says
Are there should be playlists for every car.
Yeah, it says the caption for this playlist is trust in yourself, trust that you can get back up and not give in ever. Power isn't about just going forward, it's about not letting anything hold you back. And it's a picture just of a Toyota Tundra.
Like, so true.
Yeah, and it's literally a bunch of Eminem, a bunch of Imagine Dragons. Oh, those people, remember that song from college that's like, sail, blame it on my
Yeah.
It's that.
Of course. You're so right.
Yeah.
This is actually an incredibly fun game, and I encourage everyone listening to this to join in. On Spotify, look up your type of car and see if the playlist is something you would like. Because I just looked up Honda Odyssey, and this playlist hits. And that's the kind of fan I have. And like, I would listen to this. Like, it is Maroon 5, Shawn Mendes, Bruno Mars, Ed Sheeran, Taylor Swift, Nick Jonas. Like, what is happening? These are so many songs that Jason Derulo. Are you kidding?
Honestly, that sounds.
Baby by
I'm
Justin
gonna look
Bieber
up
on the list. Mirrors by Justin Timberlake on the list. Chanel, Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way on the list. Like,
wow,
yeah,
dude. Wow. Wait a minute.
They know a 30-something mom.
2013 Honda Civic Volume 40. Okay, I got a lot of Kendrick Lamar on here. I got some Pharrell Williams. This is honestly really crazy.
Honestly, yeah.
Am I my car? I don't know. I would challenge everyone to go on their Spotify.
Vehicles?
Yeah, I would challenge everyone to go on their Spotify and look up what kind of playlist you are, because this is really crazy.
This is so interesting. I think we just figured something out. This is like the BuzzFeed quiz of
cars
2026.
It kind of reminds me of like, those playlists that are like music that you hear. This is honestly some of my favorite playlists. Is your mom took you to Kohl's on a Saturday at 11 a.m. and you're exhausted and kind of hungry, so then afterwards she takes you to Olive Garden. That playlist, it's like music that you hear in Kohl's, music that you hear in Ross, music that you hear in Home Depot. There's like this music that you hear in those places that you're like, when you look at those playlists, you're like, this is music. It's all Andy Grammer.
It is factually the music that you hear then. It's so true.
Wait,
I'm
I
like, why is that the best music? It's the best music.
music they play in Coles. It's all okay. Not Over You by Gavin DeGraw. Um,
So true. And when
it's
else do I hear that song? Never.
Yeah, but then it throws you for a loop because it's Not Over You.
Yeah.
So then you're Not Over You, and then your Sunday Morning Rain Has Fallen, Maroon 5.
Oh,
And
such a good
then
song.
yeah, and then you go to Love Song by Sarah Bareilles. If you're shopping for panties with your mom and you have not heard Love Song by Sarah Bareilles,
Then you're lying.
you're not actually shopping for panties with your mom.
That's
So
so true.
then you have
All of
Say What
this
You Need to
sounds like
Say.
30% off.
It really does. It sounds like your mom is asking you what panty size you are, and you're like, I really don't know. And she's like, how do you not know? You're 24. And you're like, I don't know. And
I
like okay, so then you have Waterfalls. That's kind of a throw. Okay, Just Give Me a Reason. Oh my gosh. If you don't hear a Pink song,
Oh my goodness
oh my
gracious.
gosh, you are not actually shopping. Upside Down
That's
by
so
Jack
true.
Johnson. That's true.
Oh, yeah, such a good song.
And then, of course, Suddenly I See and Black Horse and a Cherry Tree. Yeah, that is it.
Constantly. Wow, those
Constantly.
are so good.
Wow, dude. I was literally
I need to
walking
go to Kohl's
around.
more.
I know. I don't go in there because I'm not rich, but like, unless I have
I
Kohl's cash,
know.
I'm not stepping into Kohl's. But I was walking
No.
around TJ Maxx the other day, and I just think I went into like a I think I went into like a psychotic like not psychotic, but I think I just went into like I wasn't even focusing. I just existed in the moment because I wasn't
Yes.
even listening to anything. I was just walking around, and
Just
Big Black Horse and
existing.
a Cherry Tree was playing, and I was
Of
just like
course.
singing it, and I just didn't even know where I was. And then I like went in there and it was daytime, and I left and it was night. And I just like and I looked at my phone, and like my mom had called me, and I
You
don't
were
know
like,
what I
I'm
even
sorry, I
came in
blacked
there
out.
for.
Did you know?
But it was crazy because I went in there and it was literally like sun is shining daytime, and I left and
That's
it was
so
night.
funny.
But the whole time Big Black Horse and a Cherry Tree was playing, and that song's not 40 minutes long. So what was I doing? Where was
I don't
I?
know. I don't know. There's a chance it played when you first walked in and then you blacked out for 35 minutes and then it played again.
Play
I'm
it
like, I
again.
don't that it's a short playlist.
Honestly,
Like it rotates, you
honestly,
know?
yeah, because between like
That's
looking
so
at
funny.
candles, dog toys, kids clothes, socks, and like
That'll do
new
it.
headphones, it's just like you can get lost in there. So
You can.
anyway, new
Wow.
year, new playlist, y'all.
This first 13 minutes of the podcast where we kind of talked about how we are, but it really was just like every thought we've had in the last kind of month since we've done this podcast has for me been very life-giving, and I hope to you
Yeah,
all as well that this is what you needed from us because it's what we
yeah,
needed. And
this is pretty much it.
that's what matters.
Yeah, so how
And
are we
we're
doing? Pretty
consistently
much.
going to be doing this in 2026.
Pretty much. And how are we doing? Pretty much that. So we did have like two things we were going to talk about for how we're doing in live catch up. But honestly, do you guys want to hear about a very Jonas Christmas review? I don't know. Do you want to hear a
Yeah.
full recap? Maybe. But what
It
will we
should have
give you
just
right
become a
now?
story,
Yeah, maybe. What should we
I
give you
think.
right now? We should give right now one word to sum up a very Jonas Christmas. And then I will give one word to sum up my experience of the Stranger Things series finale. So you
Oh
think
my
of
gosh,
your one
one
word.
word. Then can I talk about it more later?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah.
Am
Because
I
this is our
allowed?
show. What are you guys gonna do? Not listen? Oh, actually,
It's actually
please
so
don't
true.
don't
Turn it
turn us
off.
off.
I
Yeah, don't
don't.
turn us off, please.
Very bad
Um,
for the viewership.
very bad for the
Um,
viewership.
one word. Can I use two, but they go together?
Sure.
Actually funny.
Wow.
And that's not like an attack.
It felt like an attack.
I'm gonna say it a little longer. Calm style funny.
Ooh, intriguing.
Yeah,
Okay.
give 'em a little something. Give 'em a little
Yeah, get a
something
little
to chew on.
something.
What is your
Okay, you
word?
know
You
what?
watched it, right?
I did watch it, and I would
Okay.
honestly say actually funny is what I would also say, because I was surprised at the fact that I did authentically laugh a few times. I
I
did
laughed a
eye
lot.
roll a few times.
Yep.
Um, but overall, it was something that I would put on if it's cold outside and I just feel like watching something dumb. I would
It's so
absolutely put
true.
it on. Yeah,
I
it
know,
was
we watched
cute.
it all together, and then another time when the kids were, like, sleeping, Steven was like, "You wanna watch the Jonas Christmas movie again?" And I was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "It was, like, actually good." And I was like, "It was so good." And we both
It's
were
like,
like, "It was funny." And, like, it
yeah,
was
it was.
funny and cute and, like, brotherhood and sweet, and Steven also was like, "I actually don't think they were acting for most of it. I think this is actually their brother dynamic." Like, I think they
Yeah,
just kind of it like, let us peek behind the curtain a little bit to
yeah.
what's
Like
actually
it
going
was
on in the
just,
dynamics of their family. This is
yeah.
very sweet.
It was. It was
Loved
very sweet. If you're thinking you want to watch something just like wholesome and chill, um, and fun, then you should
Christmas
watch.
technically isn't over for, like, a day, so
That's
it's
true.
quick.
You should watch A Very Jonas Christmas. Now, if you don't want to watch something wholesome and not super fun, but fun in a different
Janelle's
way,
got a show
do
for
I have
you.
something for you? Everyone on the street is watching a Stranger Things series finale.
It's so
Now,
true. What's your
it
word?
was so intense. I would say my word
Yeah,
is intense.
intense. Okay.
In brief, everyone, I was awake. I watched it on premiered on New Year's Eve, and I stayed awake the whole time. I watched it. It
Oh my
was did
gosh.
it end the way that I thought it was going to end? Absolutely not. I thought more people were going to die. But
Nice.
I was satisfied with the ending. I thought it was sweet. I
Okay.
thought the ending was kind of nice. And I can't believe Stranger Things is over. So rest in peace to that show.
Yeah.
Um, but now on January 12th, they're going to have a documentary about how they made season 5. So if you thought that Taylor Swift is the
They're
only one
teasing
that
you.
can milk documentaries about how she makes absolutely
Yeah.
everything, well, just you
Stranger Things
guys,
is doing it.
Stranger Things is
Honestly, I
doing it,
feel
so
like
I can't
shows
wait.
used to do that a lot, like the making behind whatever. Disney used to
Yeah.
do that a lot for their movies, and not a lot of people do that, and I love that.
Yeah, so I'm
I
kind
love
of ready
learning
to
about
see
how
behind
things
the
happen.
scenes. Yeah, cuz like it's kind of crazy to think Stranger Things has been rocking it for 10 years. So like
Yeah,
I'm excited to see how these people kind of wrapped it up after you spent 10 years with somebody making a show. That's insane.
it's
So
so true. It is
yeah,
so insane.
so I'm pretty pumped about it. So my word is intense. And if you want to watch something that's not as cute as a Jonas Christmas but still kind of fun, you should definitely watch a
Yeah,
Stranger Things series finale. And
love that.
that's it on that. So I would love to know our antidepressant Catholic news. You want to hit us
All
with it?
right. Yeah, I'll intro it, and then you can give the deets. So
Word, word.
Pope Leo introduced what will be his intentions for the year. So if you don't know, Catholic info alert. The Pope releases intentions for each month that we as a church are invited to pray for along with him so that all of us are like on the same page about what we're praying for each month. So they're a good thing to like print out, use during your family prayer time, incorporate, put it on your lock screen, do what you got to do so you remember. He just dropped his, and I feel like they're good. It's interesting. Some of them are really interesting. They're good. He knows what he's talking about. He's got some good prayer intentions. It's also just an interesting thing to be invited into. One, to pray alongside him, but also to think about like starting the beginning of the year, not just with like, here's what my New Year's resolutions are, which you know that
Mm,
we feel like those are tough.
yeah, those are tough.
But to start with like, what am I going to be specific on praying for this year? Like, are there things in your
Mm,
life that you are hoping for? Are there things in the world that you would like to see changes or etc. that you could focus your prayers around throughout the year? It's a cool thing to think about. So
it
Chanel, can
is.
you hit us with the Pope's monthly prayer intentions?
I am going to do that. So for January, his prayer intention is for prayer with the word of God. So, that's pretty like basic stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So
who
crack
doesn't
open
pray
a
with the
Bible.
word of God? Just crack it open.
Crack it
It
open,
says
man.
just crack. I love that word, crack.
Just
Let us pray, right? Let us pray that praying with the word of God be nourishment for our lives and a source of hope in our communities, helping to build a more fraternal and missionary church. Word. So now let's just
Word.
skip. Let me give you all sprinkles. February for
Yeah.
children with incurable diseases. Whoa, pray it
Oof,
up.
dang.
March
Good.
for disarmament and peace. Yeah, that's a word.
Oof, yeah.
Specifically for nuclear disarmament. And world leaders choose a path
Yeah.
of
Get it,
dialogue
Papa?
instead of violence. Whoa. April,
What a
priests in
thought.
crisis. May, that everyone has food.
Mm.
June,
Oh,
he's kind of switching it up for the value of sports. Okay.
I want to hear more about that.
July,
Does he give a little blurb? What's the blurb
he
about
says,
sports?
let us pray that sports be an instrument of peace, encounter, and dialogue among cultures and
Oh.
nations, and that they promote values such as respect, solidarity, and personal growth. Now,
Okay.
now is something happening in June? Isn't some Olympic? Is it the Olympics? Is that
Is
every
it the
4 years?
Olympics? It's yes. Yeah. Has it been 4
Is some,
years?
I was like, is something happening in June that's
Okay,
major
wait,
in
that would make
sports?
so much sense if that's true. No,
I don't know.
2026 is Winter Olympics, but maybe he's really getting ahead of it, you know?
Maybe. So for the value of sports, July,
Okay,
human
yeah.
life, word.
Oh, yeah, nice,
August
love.
for evangelization in the city. So let us pray that in
Oh,
large
nice.
cities, often marked
He's
by
good. I'm a Chicago
anonymity,
man.
right?
Mm,
Often marked by anonymity and loneliness, we find new ways to proclaim the gospel. Whoa.
nice, love.
September, water. October, mental health. November,
Oh,
the
yes.
proper use of wealth. And December for single parent
Whoa.
families. Wow.
Oh my gosh, love. Also love that in December because Christmas is like hard in
It's
these
about that
streets,
time. It's a
especially for
grind.
people who are providing.
So
That
yeah,
is Those are great intentions. His first full year of intentions. And I mean, a
there
lot
he
of pressure.
is. Thank you,
And he
Papa
did great.
Leo.
Thank you,
You
Papa.
can
We'll
go
be
on the
praying with
Pope's.
you.
Yeah, you can go on the Pope's Worldwide Prayer Network to check out his intentions. It's run by some
Cute.
pretty cool people, and they write reflections, and it's pretty dope. So,
Gosh,
check
love.
it out. Thank you, thank you. I'm
Check it
ready
out.
to
Free
jump
advertisement.
into some less pious things, though. Let's talk about Applebee's.
I'm so ready to hop into these stories.
Let's do
Please.
it.
Oh,
Perfect.
are you going to sing us a song since it's the year of the song?
Let's do it. So for the year of the song, here's my first song. My inspiration this time is Enya. I'm feeling something slow.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of Only Time. So um
Here we go.
Anti-Depressing is the best show I've ever heard. And it's time for stories now. The first story is New Year, new slop. Um did we make any New Year's resolutions? I don't know.
Mm-mm,
I have a
mm-mm.
hard time following through with them every single year. So, but
Yeah.
my main resolution is to go to Applebee's because Applebee's
So
is
good.
bringing us new menu items with my favorite. We're bringing the new year. It's like Sloptopia because my favorite is it's the OM cheeseburger for
Oh,
11.
only Applebee's.
Yes, for 11.99 you can get your own bacon cheeseburger cut in half, and then you get a skillet set on a blaze with queso dip, cheddar, and mozzarella cheese, and then you put the burger in the skillet. And is there too much cheese? You need to click on the link that I literally is in
Is
it's
there a picture?
It's a video of it. It's insane. So, like,
No.
new year, new slot. Between this and Tyra Banks' hot ice cream, I feel
Okay.
that 2026 is going to be the year. So, yeah.
I show you. I think I sent it to you on Instagram.
Okay.
Our friend Emily sent me a video of
My
Tyra Banks
gosh.
in an interview explaining to
My
someone
gosh.
how to eat ice cream.
Oh my gosh.
You guys, don't worry.
I will
We'll
never
share
in
it
my
to our
life.
Instagram stories.
Yeah. I will
It was
never in my
insane.
life
She was
stop
talking about
being
how you need to
obsessed with it.
flip the spoon upside down so that you don't get the taste of a metal spoon in your mouth while you're doing it, which newsflash, you can still taste from like the rest of your like but okay, if in Tyra's world, if your tongue doesn't touch it, you will not taste it. And I don't actually know that that's not true. Maybe she's right. So you flip it upside down to taste it, and then you have to like breathe in like this.
I
While you're
will
eating.
never stop
You know?
being obsessed with Tyra Banks and how literally crazy cuckoo banana
Chanel,
pants
when I tell
like
you
that whole
this,
hot ice cream thing is. I will never stop being obsessed with that dude. So
it's
I will
so
absolutely check that
crazy,
out.
and I will send you the link, and we'll share it in our Instagram story so all of you guys
Yes,
can enjoy it because
please.
it's
Don't worry, chat.
literally
Chat, don't
between
worry.
this. Okay, I'm watching the video now. I was thinking that this was Applebee's con to only give you half a burger. I was like, so is
Yeah.
it only half a burger? And they just I see now that they're giving you the whole burger, which is
Yeah.
more forgivable. You know what? I'd eat it.
Pause. It's more for, you know what? That didn't even take you more than 2 seconds. You know what?
I'm sorry.
I'd eat it.
I'm like so hungry
No,
right
it's
now.
okay,
And
Jasmine. It's okay,
this
Jasmine.
video,
Think about it. You're like, you know what? I'd eat it. It doesn't even matter. You
you know
guys,
what?
it's
Twist my
literally,
arm.
if you get, no, don't even. She's like, you know what? She's sticking her arm out. Just pull it. Because honestly, if you guys go on the website, it is just a burger cut in half in a queso skillet, just dropped in a queso skillet.
Yeah.
And
The
I'm looking at
cinematography is
it.
crazy though. You can see the flakes of salt. Like they popped
Yeah, like they're
off in
making
this
it look
video.
good, but when you think about it, it's like when you get a skillet queso from Chili's, and then if you just cut your
Yeah.
burger in half and dropped it in
And
it,
dipped it
like
in
that's
it.
all it is. And would I eat
You're right.
some if one of my friends ordered it, would I eat
It's
some?
gonna be me.
Yes,
You have no other friends who would order this. I don't feel it's gonna be me or
I do
Juliana.
not.
And yeah, we're gonna get it. What else is
Yeah.
appealing to you on the menu? Let me know.
So yeah,
What are we splitting?
so now they have also $6 smoocho sips, which are
Oh,
$6 giant drinks. One is the
yeah.
prickly ever after Rita, and then the tipsy
Mm.
Cupid with Smirnoff and nerds. So that sounds delicious.
And nerds.
And then and nerds. I was trying to be like and
And nerds,
nerds,
no, just nerds. It's
just
nerds.
nerds.
That's
And
so
then we
funny.
also have Applebee's, they're not locking down what they actually are as a restaurant. So we also
No.
have crispy pickle fries because okay. But then they're like, no, we're
Oh,
also a
yum
fancy
though.
Italian restaurant because they're bringing back some chicken parmesan fettuccine. So you can
Mm,
get that with your own breadstick. But then they're like, no, we're also kind of an elevated Sonic. So we also have a new grilled cheeseburger, which is
of
a
course.
grilled cheese with a patty in it, served with soup, which okay, I'm going to say something crazy, but is that
Please.
just a cheeseburger? Why
So
why?
it looks like it's trying to be tomato soup and grilled cheese, but then they just threw a cheeseburger in the middle of the sandwich. So
Okay.
yes, it is now just a cheeseburger on toast, but they're trying to spin it, which I think is technically called like a patty melt. So I don't
Think
really know what they're
so.
trying to do here. What's tripping me up is on the burger, it looks like there's ketchup on it, and I don't know why that's offensive to me, but it kind of just feels like if you're dipping it in tomato soup, there's something wrong about the double tomato here. Um, oh no,
Mm.
it's tangy bacon sauce on it. Yeah, that's
Oh,
worse.
I don't
That's worse.
know.
That's
I don't know
gross.
about that. Yeah. I don't know
This is
about
too
that.
far. The skillet burger, all right, but this is weird to me.
You're really trying to like lock into
No,
this
I
skillet queso
need to eat
burger
that.
being like, and it's, you guys, it's also 11.99. So just go and buy it
It's so true. You
because
know what I think is really funny about the
two
evolution of our
gallons of
show
gas
is
is not
like,
even that expensive.
it's so true. When we started recording Anti-Depressing, I really
Hmm.
didn't think that we would be the place for the hard-hitting, fast casual dieting news, but we are, and who's gonna do it but us?
Who's gonna know that Applebee's this year of our Lord 2026? It's a
Yeah,
limited time offer. Who's gonna know when never ending pasta, soup, salad, and breadsticks is back? You know,
and
who's
it's
gonna be able to
important.
communicate that? And it is important. And so check it
It is
out.
important.
Also, if you want to just cleanse it up, cleanse your palate, then they also have a cookie dough pie which I would absolutely buy. I would
Ooh,
buy the
yeah, you
crap
would
out of
get
that.
that. That looks like something you
It's
would love.
chocolate chip cookie dough served in a skillet with vanilla ice cream and caramel drizzle. Now, you might be saying to yourself, Chanel, doesn't BJ's Brewhouse do that? Isn't that literally a
Yeah,
pizookie? Okay, yeah, but it's in a rectangular pan. So essentially, we
and
have a
it looks
pizookie.
it's a
It kind of
pie,
looks
it's
like a
not a pizookie.
crumble.
And
Yeah,
I'm
it
gonna say
looks like a
something
crumble.
that is not as appealing as just doing a pizookie. Like, they could have just done a rectangular chocolate chip cookie with ice cream.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
my opinion, we didn't have
yeah.
to do all that with a pie crust. Like,
Yeah,
a
we really
cookie is
didn't.
good by itself, you know?
Yeah, the pie
Um,
crust is kind of a little much, as well as the tangy bacon sauce, as well as the skillet
yeah,
queso burger. It's kind of a little much, but I will
I
be
just think
ordering
Applebee's needs to be
everything.
honest about who they are.
Yeah.
In the year of consistency and honesty, whatever we're in right now, I think they
Mhm.
really, like, they were the best. I don't even know if they still do this. I don't have an Applebee's by me anymore. When they were just doing like their half price late night appetizers. For
But
me
that was it.
and my group of friends in high school, like, we kept them open. Like, we were their lifeline, and I'm very proud of that. And that was kind of where Applebee's peaked for me. But I do think Applebee's, Chili's, etc., the places that we stand do get a bad reputation, but think of like the times in your life where you were just brought together. I was just talking to someone about this, about like going to
Mhm.
Applebee's late night with my friends, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, after every musical that I was in, after every play, me and the whole
Mm.
cast would like go to Applebee's." And I was like, those are the cornerstone of who we were growing up, is like a whole big group of teenagers who had no right to be in a public place all
None.
together, showing up to
Absolutely none.
Applebee's, showing up to Chili's, and they welcomed us in, you know?
Mm.
And not a lot
Mm.
of restaurants did. And so I
Yeah.
think that those places, they just they deserve all their flowers. They deserve all the skillet queso burgers they want.
And theater kids single-handedly have kept Applebee's and IHOP
Yeah,
open for
100%.
probably to eternity. So thank you for
It's
your
so true. So you're
contributions,
welcome.
all the
Mhm.
theater kids in the chat. Thank you for your contributions
Thank you for
to
keeping them
keeping
open.
this place open. I do have to sneeze. Give me one moment.
Please go ahead. You have to do what you
Wow.
gotta do. Do you want me to
Thank
start
you so
introing this
much.
next story for you? Or
Absolutely. Yes, because I will sneeze
okay.
again.
Okay, are you ready? While Chanel goes on her sneezing fit, our next story is about the one, the only Sharpay Evans, but in her actuality as Ashley Tisdale. She revealed that she left her toxic, quote unquote, mom group, um, and she released like a whole essay with the cut, but she had also released a blog post before this about it, and she kind of re-released the whole thing. So she went all out about how her mom group and their behavior made her feel like she was back in high school. not the musical kind, it says.
Whoa,
And
whoa.
I know. She said when she joined the group, it was right after she gave birth to her first child. She was craving connection. She joined a mom group, thought it was her village. She felt a sense of belonging. She said it made me feel hopeful about finding the balance between fulfilling work and family life since all these cool moms were able to do it. Now, she did not name anyone in particular, but she said they were building brands, running their own companies, launching creative projects, etc. Everyone is assuming she is talking about other famous women. And she apparently has been seen in this moms group, has talked about this moms group before, where like Meghan Trainor, Hilary Duff, lots of big name moms. I think Mandy Moore.
Yeah, Mandy Moore is also
else.
a part of Mom Group. Yeah.
Okay, yes. So big name mamas are in the group. So she was talking about how eventually she started to get a unpleasant but familiar feeling. Okay. She said, here I was sitting alone one night after getting my daughter to bed, thinking maybe I'm not cool enough. All of a sudden, I was in high school again, feeling totally lost as to what I was doing wrong to be left out. So apparently, some of the other moms started hanging out and not inviting her. And they were doing all the things as a group. Then some people kind of broke off, started hanging out alone, and she felt like she was totally excluded. And the message was essentially like, it's okay to leave your toxic mom group. She sent a text to the group chat saying, this is too high school for me and I don't want to take part in it anymore. And then she left. She said, to be clear, I have never considered the moms to be bad people. In parentheses, maybe one. Yay. But I do think our group dynamic stopped being healthy and positive for me anyway. So
all around, you guys. I mean, it's just really, the drama is dramating. Every time I go online, it's like Hilary Duff's husband spoke out about the mom group. And he did like he like did a fake cover on The Cut and was like, when you're the most self-absorbed person, people actually start focusing on their own toddlers. So LOL. Ashley Tisdale's husband jumped in. Meghan Trainor jumped in. It's really just something else.
Everyone is really popping off.
Yeah. But I think the overall takeaway I had was Ashley Tisdale just kind of like, hey, in this year of our Lord 2026, why not go where you are loved? Why not go where you are appreciated? That was kind of my takeaway.
Yes, I agree. And
I don't know.
I want to say this, that on Anti-Depressing, we are not investigative journalists.
We are not.
And if we were, yeah, maybe she contributed to this. Maybe she is self-absorbed and that's why people hung back from hanging out with her, etc. There's always a reality that like you could be the toxic one.
The issue.
It could be not a toxic group. And I think that's fair to acknowledge in yourself, that like if everywhere you go, everything around you seems to be toxic, then like there may be a common denominator and it might be you. Because it's just like, it's not super likely that every group of people you've ever been in for your entire life is extremely toxic, right? So there is that reality. But I want to step back from like the investigating and say, just base level, take this article for what it is and take her for her word that it was a toxic situation and she got out, and the permission she's giving to other moms to leave a mom's group just because you needed that for a season. Like you needed a mom's group or any group of friends. I feel like this applies to anyone for one particular season in your life. If you are not wanted there or loved there, or you feel that from people, like you don't have to stay there. You can actually like go where you wanted. You can find other friends that want to be around you and are going to invite you to things. And I think that's like the lesson here that is to be taken away. It's like there are communities that are going to love you, appreciate you, want you around for who you are. And there are friends like that. And it's worth like cutting ties with some friends in order to make room to cultivate those relationships instead. Like, it's
Mm,
worth waiting to find your people.
mm. And
Those are
that
my
is the
thoughts.
word on that, chat. Go where you are loved and appreciated.
Just go where you're wanted, man. How
And
exhausting.
also, if you go, yeah, if you go places and you're like, why are all these people dramatic everywhere I go? I would encourage you to take a little gander
Mhm,
inside
mhm.
because
It's
maybe
worth a peek.
something's happening. It's worth a little peek. Just lift up the sheet,
Mhm,
look
mhm.
under the covers
Let's check.
because maybe something's
Let's check.
happening, so check out. Maybe it's a you thing, babe.
Yeah.
So thanks, Miss Sharpay, for giving us some introspective thought this year, and I
Thank you,
hope that you can
Sharpay.
find mom friends that support you a little better.
It's so
Yeah,
true. I hope she can too, and that she gets whatever help she needs.
me too.
That's ideal.
Speaking of movie stars, because if Ashley Tisdale is anything, she is a movie star. There
She
are some
is
other
an
movies
icon.
that are coming out this year. Now that we have made it to 2026, there are a lot of really good movies coming out this year. And
Okay,
I
love.
feel that there is no better way to conclude our show today than anticipation of the future. So
Okay, yes.
I
What a
sent a
positive move.
list of 2026 movie previews. So these are all the movies that people are really looking forward to. I am going to just
Yes,
drop a few and just kind of leave it
please.
for everyone to just be excited alongside the both of us. So here we go. The first I'm excited about is The Moment. It's a mockumentary on Charlie XCS's Brat tour. Now, if you were a person with two ears, a heart, and
Yeah,
a body last year, you could not avoid Brat Summer. It was green everywhere.
yeah.
It was Brat Summer everywhere. So this is a
So
mockumentary
true.
on Charlie XCX's Brat Summer. Literally can't wait for that. So we're skipping ahead a little bit. Now, we're moving to April 3rd. There is a Zendaya movie with Robert Pattinson.
Robert
Yes.
Pattinson.
Yes. Robert Pattinson of Twilight lore. Um, I have seen the commercial for this movie and it does look confusing. I don't know what it's about.
Okay, I
So
don't
I'm curious.
understand fully from just the little photo and the description, but also, and I know that since the dawn of time, there's been movies where like people have gigantic age gaps and they're trying to
Yeah.
convince us they're in love. But
Yeah.
in my soul, Robert Pattinson is still Edward and he will forever be Edward. And
Mm,
that was a million years ago. Like
yeah.
we were children, which means Zendaya was an even younger child. And
Yeah.
something about this would be hard for me to watch. It just would be hard for me. I can often look beyond the actor to like watch the movie, but for
Yeah.
some reason with him, I actually can't not just see Twilight. And so this feels like child bride-esque. And I know Zendaya is literally, I just looked it up. She's 29, he's 39. This is not even crazy for a movie, but something about it is like it's very disturbing to me. And will I watch it? Sure. But it's very interesting. I don't know. I don't know. I'm
We'll see.
interested.
We'll see, you guys. So, in the commercial for this movie, they literally are taking photos together and then it starts to become really dramatic, like they don't know each other. And the movie is called The Drama. So, we will
Okay,
see
love.
what it's about. Then we slide into April again, Super Mario Galaxy movie for all my video game stands out there, of course.
Okay,
So
well,
now we're
love.
moving into You, Me, and Tuscany. Now, something about me
This.
is I love Under the Tuscan Sun is one of my favorite movies. I love it. I
Mm-hmm.
also love Halle Bailey of Ariel lore.
And
And in this movie, and Regé John Page of Bridgerton lore. So
Bridgerton.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, I watched a trailer for this before our conversation. And essentially, this movie is Halle Bailey meets an Italian man in a bar, is inspired to go to Italy to this house he says he has in Italy that is unoccupied. She goes to Italy and his family shows up, and she also finds an engagement ring in one of his drawers. So she puts it on, but his family is like, "You're engaged to this
Okay.
our son." And so she pretends, but then boom boom boom, hot cousin shows up at the house. So then
Oh my
they go on
goodness.
some whirlwind thing. And then, it's essentially like a will she keep lying about being engaged? Will she find herself? Who knows?
Goodness.
So I literally can't
Love.
wait for that.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
great.
So we're still in April, and Michael Jackson biopic is coming out um, with
That's gonna be good.
Michael
Is it like his
Jackson's
nephew?
nephew, which is literally going to be
Mm.
crazy. I've said literally
Yeah,
so
that's
many
gonna be
times, and I
so
can't
crazy.
wait.
It may
So
be the word of the year.
it may be the word of the year. Literally consistent. Then we're moving into May with The Devil Wears Prada 2. I've never seen The Devil Wears Prada 1, so I do need to step it up. I
Chanel.
do need
Okay,
to
you
step it
have to
up.
see it. Yeah, you have to see it.
Yeah, I am excited about it. So that's where I will pause. Do you have thoughts on
Yeah, those are
anything
the
I
good
did
ones.
mention, Jasmine?
Anything you did mention so far? Um,
Yeah.
I'm most eager for The Devil Wears Prada 2, just because I do
Okay.
love the original.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm just kind of in my age of life where I feel like, man, so much good content has happened. I'm here for the follow ups. I'm here for the continuation of the story. And so I
Mm,
am very excited about that. There's a lot of other like interesting things on here. I'm always interested in a new rom-com situation.
Well,
So
don't
I'm
you
eager to
worry.
see.
There are also just a few more follow-ups. And to conclude, we have Toy Story 5.
Which I
Now,
know we're very excited about, the iPad drama. I
yeah,
can't wait.
so now they're meeting iPads, they're meeting tablets,
Mm-hmm.
life keeps moving. We have Supergirl coming out June 26th. Now, if you stayed after
I
for
hope
the
it's
last
actually good.
Superman movie, yeah, we saw a little clip of Supergirl in the end credits of the last Superman movie, and
Love.
she looks pretty cool. So I'm excited for that. We have the Odyssey with everyone famous that you have ever met in your life in that movie.
Of course.
Tickets are already selling out in IMAX. So if you want to see it, you should pre order your tickets now. Matt Damon, Zendaya,
Yeah.
Tom Holland, Anna Hathaway, Robert Pattinson, Lupita Nyong'o, and Charlize Theron. It's literally
Wow.
everybody.
It is really the
So
year of, are all the same people in all the movies? Because Anne Hathaway has this
pretty
and The
much.
Devil Wears Prada. Tom Holland has this and Spider-Man, which is the next one that's going to come out in July, on July 31st. So he literally has 2 movies coming out in a month. After not working for a while, then Zendaya is in this, in Spider-Man, and in that other movie with Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson is in this and that. Like, really, I think there are like 6 working actors still in Hollywood. Like,
Pretty
what is
much.
happening?
But then
This
Zendaya
is
and
a
Tom
really big
round us
year.
out because then we have
What's up?
Avengers Doomsday,
Yep.
December 18th, and then Dune Part 3, which I cannot wait for. Zendaya will also be in that. So
What
I
in the world? She's literally in
she's
so many
booked and
movies this
busy,
year.
babes. So if
Good for
anything, you
her. They're getting that
guys,
cash.
if you need a reason to get out of bed this year, we just gave you like 12. So,
That's so true. Chanel, can I ask you a
yeah.
question? How are
Yeah.
you feeling about the fact that Chris Evans is coming back as Captain America in Avengers Doomsday?
I'm honestly feeling really good.
Just in time for
Christopher Jamal
Christmas.
Evans is I love him.
I know he like,
Christopher
I mean, he hangs the moon in the stars for
Jaquarius,
Chanel.
he is just if I was to define cayenne pepper spice, he is it. And when I saw him in that teaser, I was so pumped. So I am
I
very much
know.
looking forward to Avengers Doomsday. It is gonna rock. And I'm also looking forward to Dune Part 3 because Timothy Chalamet is, I mean, he's an exceptional actor. So I'm very excited for Dune
Timothy
Part 3.
Chalamet's
There's a
doing
lot
it
of stuff.
up.
Yeah, there's a
Did you
lot of
see
good stuff
that he
happening.
won an award at the Critics' Choice Awards and he
Yeah,
thanked Kylie Jenner in his
he
speech, the first
did.
time he's like publicly thanked her for anything. And I just think Timothy Chalamet is just like subtly doing such a good job.
He
I
really
think
is.
in celeb life, in life, just kind of killing it, and hasn't, to at least my knowledge, and you are more knowledgeable than I, been like a very like scandalous figure. Like he's just kind of rising to the top and like dating this very like A-list celebrity and in all of these movies in a way that people are like, oh yeah, that's just Tim. You know, like he just still kind of seems like just a regular dude, which I can
Yeah, pretty
respect. So I'm
much.
happy for him. I'm happy for his success. So who
Pretty
knows who this
much.
person really is? You know, you never
Yeah.
know.
So bless you.
But
Bless you, Timmy
Timothée
Tim
seems to really
Tim.
be doing it up.
Timothée
Tim
Chalamet,
tomorrow.
we are grateful for
Timothée,
you, and we're
Timothée.
grateful for you, Zendaya. We hope that next year you get to rest.
I hope you get to
Speaking
rest,
of
but thank you for
rest,
carrying the team.
yeah, thank you so much. Speaking of rest, we love you guys so much, and we're gonna have to
So
love you and
true.
leave you because the world can
Yeah,
be a little bit depressing.
but not us.
Not us, you
Man, not.
guys. And we're gonna dream about that as we go to sleep right now. So
Amen.
we love you guys.
We love
Talk
you.
to you guys
Happy
soon.
2026.
Happy 2026. TTYL. Bye.